Hey, I'm Carla, and last Christmas, my little brother got me a bag of 100 mini rubber ducks, and I have been trying to give them away like crazy, but I still have at least 80 of them left. So I was trying to think of some projects I could do to lessen the amount of rubber duckies I have, and at the same time, I realized that I have a bunch of really boring nightlights around my house. And I thought this would be a really great opportunity to have some fun and make my nightlights look a lot cooler. Let's get started. So first of all, I recommend using one of these LED nightlights that turn on automatically when it gets dark. Just a little bit easier to use, and this is what they look like in the dark. I don't recommend using a nightlight with an actual bulb because it looks a little funky with a rubber duck. Now we need to pick out our victim. Poor ducky. At first I thought this would be really easy to just take apart the nightlight and wire in some LEDs in the rubber duck, but then I realized I didn't have the right resistors for this type of project. So instead, we're just gonna lay the rubber duck on top by cutting out its bottom. So the first thing we need to do is trace the bottom of the rubber duck so we can cut it out. I recommend using an X-Acto knife. I couldn't find mine, so I'm gonna use a Leatherman instead. Don't hurt yourself here. Like, subscribe, and comment what I should make next. Make sure the rubber ducky fits on the nightlight. And now let's test it out. It works, but it's definitely not creepy enough. Let's see if we can add some red eyes. So let's take the rubber ducky off its perch. And I'm thinking the best way to do this is with some red LEDs. But first I need to cut rubber ducky's eyes out. So yeah, I don't recommend trying to cut an LED with a knife or wire cutters. So with a little bit of super glue, I was able to get those red LED eyes inside of the rubber duck. Now let's test them out. But you know what? This isn't creepy enough for me. So I want to try something a little different. I'm going to make some modifications to make the ducky look a little creepier. I'm going to take him back to my drawing board and replace him with a new rubber ducky that isn't as destroyed or gross. Let me know in the comments what I should make next. I've linked in the description where to get these rubber ducks in case for whatever reason you want a bag of 100 rubber ducks for yourself. I somehow managed to get little pieces of those red LEDs all over my office, and I just found a piece in my foot. Fun times.